Hello everyone, this is MJ. You are at my channel called Reading This Life. My channel is where we talk fiction, friends, and fun. Today, it's my Bookish Bulletin. And remember, before we get started, alright, so if you're new to my channel, I'm doing this once a week, and basically it's my Bookish Bulletin is a wrap-up, a preview of what's coming up on my channel. So we kind of cover a little bit of everything, past, present, and future. So the first thing we're going to do is polls and quizzes. So let's check the laptop and see what's going on. First thing I polled was, I want to know exactly how you know you are completely, absolutely know that you are enjoying a book. Choose the best answer for you. 35% of you said choose to read it in every spare moment. That would be mine as well. 20% said really look forward to reading after work, school, life. 19% of you said the pages fly by with ease. 14% said prefer to read over other activities. And 11% said think about the book a lot. We also had a lot of other suggestions come through. One subscriber said, if I remember all of the characters' names, that means that I am really having a good time with this book. A lot of people said all of the above. I should have listed that as something, but I didn't. I wanted to be very particular. All right. So that was the first one. Let's see. Then I asked you guys what video you wanted to see, whether it be a Paperback from Hell review, a mini haul, or a tag video. 48% of you, well, as of today, picked a Paperback from Hell. It was much closer a few days ago, but it was still Paperback from Hell was in the lead. Then I asked about reading sprints, and if you would like to do a reading sprint this past weekend, and if you would want Garb Augustina to host. 49% of you said yes. That was fun. Oh my gosh, we did 4.5 hours. We had such a great time. And Garb Augustina wasn't there in full effect, but the visual was there. But, I really have to watch what I say live with Garb Augustina because she could go off. I'm sure. All right, then August 10th, 2023 is Duran Appreciation Day. Yep, it's a real thing. What is my all-time favorite Duran song? I've been a fan since like 1978 and maybe 1979. I've talked about the band on my channel a lot in the past. Just faves. Met some wonderful people through the band. Had lots and lots of great memories. I wanted to share that with you. Yes, it is a real holiday all around the world. It was created by Duranis, and it is one of those, days of the year holidays. So number one is Rio, 57%, and that is the song that just did it for me. That video is everything the 80s were. Bottom line, hands down. Kids, if you're young and you have no idea who I'm talking about, I will put a link to the Duran Rio video down below. Enjoy the hell out of it. All right. Then that was it. Pretty light on the quizzes and polls this week. All right, let's talk about what I have read. We are just ending week 2 of Garb August, and that was Paperbacks from Hell or Vintage Smut. So your girl did one of each. The first book for Garb August, we'll just go from August 1st. First book of Garb August I read was Sorority Girls of Satan. I gave it 3 stars. It was fine. Not exactly lived up to the title for me, but whatever. The second book that I did was a Harlequin romance, and that was Tangled Threat by Heather Graham. Not the best romance, per Sarah at the Bookish Knitter. This is her genre. This is her forte. She gave me another title to check out, so I may have to do that by Heather Graham. It was fine. Again, 3 stars. Not the best. Then I did an audiobook on Scribd called Open Throat, and this is by Henry Hoke. This was fantastic. 4 stars I gave it. A lonely, lovable, queer mountain lion narrates the star-making fever dream of a novel. I'll tell you what, it was good. It was just good. I don't know how to completely explain what I read, but I said it was a fun and unique perspective. Really enjoyed this fresh take. The whole book is given to you from the eyes of mountain lion in the hills of Los Angeles, in the Hollywood Hills. Everything that it experiences, everything that it wonders, that it questions, and this mountain lion is hungry, man. It is hungry. But it was a quick audiobook. I thought it would be a great one for under killer animals. We could give or take with that, but really, really fun, refreshing. Highly recommend it. Really, really good. It's funny when fashionista hikers are walking by, or Hollywood starlet types or something like that, and the commentary that the mountain lion would make was just funny. It's just really good. Like a lot of bitching, basically. All right, then we read. This was Criminali's group read for his Patreon. This is Rattus New Yorkus by Hunter Shea. I gave it 3 stars. It's basically rats are infesting certain sections of New York City, and there is a man, woman, they were married. They're in the process of getting divorced. They are both exterminators. So we learn about the infestation and some biologics that are being deployed and how that's affecting the rats. And the first third, the second third was fantastic. The last section of the book, it lost me. It just lost me. I gave it 3 stars. Then we did my first Executioner book. This was Mark Bolan, Executioner number 46. Here's my review I posted on Goodreads. My first men's adventure book for Garbagus 2.0. There definitely is a formula followed. Enjoy the action and severity of the last few chapters. Written in the 1980s, it reflects that time, although I really didn't understand the subtle but frequent fat-shaming snide remarks made in the early chapters. Recommended for fans of the series or anyone wanting to sample the genre. I dove right into number 46 and I was fine. The fat-shaming thing just didn't really whatever. But, I mean, it was full of action. It was full of violence towards the end. You had the Gemini twins, that they're trying to get involved in, some arms acquisitions, and they want basically world domination. And it's Mark Bolan's job to take them down. But it was fun. Then we got into Lupe. I'll put a card here for my review of Lupe. I gave Lupe 4 stars. Completely underrated in my opinion as a paperback from Hal. So if you are looking to start in paperbacks from Hal, Lupe is a pretty good choice. Okay, then yesterday I finished. This isn't Garbagus. Relax, Ollie, relax. I'm not trashing your guy. This is a book that I picked up when I was in Paris. This is Homicide Department. And this is edited by Ed McBain. There's one story in here written by Ed McBain, but there are other crime fiction writers. I think there's, I don't know how many. There's 11 different stories. We have Robert Bloch. We had Fletcher Flora, Michael Brett, Ellery Queen, Richard Prather. So there's a bunch of different crime fiction authors, and this is edited by Ed McBain. And that cover is Garbagus. I will say that. The cover is Garbagus. But it was really, really good. I have nothing to compare it to because I don't really read crime fiction at all. So I gave it 4 stars. I liked the varied nature of the stories that were given. A lot of them just had like sucker punch endings where They just ended on such a note. It was fantastic. Like I said, I have nothing to compare it to, so it was 4 stars from me. Then I finished today for Vintage Smut, Lady Chatterley's Lover. I really enjoyed this book. I'm going to do a full review on this later in the week, so stay tuned for that. But I had a completely different perspective going into this book than I did coming out of it. And this was a buddy read with Dave and Olive over the channel Book Blather, and it was just really, 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 really good. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. Oh, and Lupe was a group read. It was a buddy read with Greg at Another Bibliophile Reads, Nettie from Diggin' Books, and Jess from Bad as Rad too. Lupe, really, really good. Okay, so that covers everything that I've read. Now, what am I reading? Flowers in the Attic. It's in my little cover. It's in my little cover protector here. Flowers in the Attic, I'm about 30% in. I also started Plan 9 from Outer Space novelization. Yeah, this week it's novelizations and celebs in Garb August. So celeb authors. So my picks for this week is Plan 9 from Outer Space, and also Lisa Rinna from Days of Our Lives, soap opera here in the United States, and The Housewives of Beverly Hills. She's married to Harry Hamlin forever. She wrote a few books, and all of those books are available on Scribd. Scribd is fantastic. I really, really enjoy the heck out of it, and I use the heck out of it. So we have Renovation, Getting Your Best Life Ever. We have the big, fun, sexy sex book. And we also have Starlet, a novel. So I'm not sure exactly what I want to read. Starlet, a novel, has no ratings on Scribd, so maybe I'll dive into that. But Renovation has 5 out of 5 stars. The big, fun, sexy sex book has 4 out of 5 stars. And then Starlet, a novel, has no ratings and no stars. So we will see. But one of those books is kind of notorious. Comment down below if you know what I'm talking about. But basically, she gives detailed information about how she keeps Harry Hamlin around. So that'll be interesting to read. So that is what I'm planning on reading. I'm not doing all 3. I think I'm going to sample and see which one clicks with me the most. But those are the 2 books I have set up for the Garb August prompts. I also have Slimer. I started Slimer last week, and I did put little Slimer down to pick up Flowers in the Attic. Because Slimer is so thin, I really wanted to start Flowers in the Attic. It's a little bit bigger and a little heavier, and I thought it would go well with Lady Chatterley a little bit better. So Slimer is also on deck. And that's basically what I have planned to read this week. Now, of course, as a mood reader, I may pick some other things. I may add some other things. But that's where I'm at. Okay, so let's talk about videos that have been on the channel. We did a lot of shorts this week. That was kind of fun. Let's see. So last week we did Support Small BookTube. Then we did Paperback from Hell, the Lupe edition. Did a mini book haul. That was a lot of fun. We did a Pax Panic Poetry on Thursday. And we did, Nightworms unboxing. That was a lot of fun. That was a ton of fun. Most recently, we put out Support Small BookTube. Coming up on the channel, let's see. Today is Monday. So I think Tuesday we're going to do a tag. Thursday I'm probably going to do the Lady Chatterley book review. And then Saturday, I'm supposed to be doing an interview with Alan from Big Hard Books and Classics and Brian from Bookish. talking about Faulkner in August. So that should be fun. I'm pretty sure we're still on tap for that, but if scheduling or something happens, it's still going to be a support small booktube on Saturday, and I think it's going to be at 11. I'll keep notified, keep checking the community tab for that, but it's going to be definitely in the morning on Saturday. And that's basically it. That's everything. All right. Well, that wasn't too bad. It's only 20 minutes. All right, everyone. Well, I hope you're doing well. Make sure that you are taking care of yourself so you can take care of others. And I will see you in my next video, whether that be sooner or later. So until next time, everyone, goodbye for now.